distinguished educators, fellow teachers, trainees, and beloved friends. Picture a classroom in 1960. Wooden desk, a dusty blackboard, white chalk in a teacher's hand. Now, picture a classroom today. Smart screens, tablets, instant access to infinite knowledge. Finally, picture a classroom in 2014. Holograms, virtual reality, artificial intelligence that thinks faster than any human. What has changed across these eras? Everything. The tools, the methods, the technology. But what has remained unchanged? The soul of the teacher. This is the essence of education across time. It is not about the gadgets we hold. It is about the hearts that we shape. Today, let us journey together through our past, our present, and our future to rediscover the timeless mission. Let us first turn our gaze backward. In our yesteryears, education was never merely about passing tests. It was about building characters. It was about instilling traditions, moral integrity, and a deep love for our mother tongue. The classroom was a sacred space where our national language flourished, not just as a subject, but as the very soul of our emerging nation. That language united our people. It allowed the fishermen from the east to speak as brothers with the farmer from the north. It was the heartbeat of our independence. And the teacher in the era? They were a pillar of society. They taught not only the curriculum, but also loyalty, courtesy, and respect. They were living examples of dedication. But, my friends, the world did not stand still. Globalization arrived at our shores. We realized that to thrive on the world stage, we could not remain isolated. We need to master the international language of science, trade, and technology. It was the English language. Thus, our nation crafted a visionary bilingual framework, upholding the national language and strengthening the English language. This was never a compromise. It was a strategy. It was our declaration that we would keep our roots firmly in our own soil while stretching our branches across the world. Now, let us step together into the present. Today, we stand at the most chaotic and exhilarating crossroads in educational history. We are no longer teaching students who wait patiently for answers. We are teaching the screen-born generation. They search before we speak. They watch before we write. They consume information at lightning speed. In this reality, the teacher is no longer the sole gatekeeper of knowledge. So, what is our role? Are we becoming obsolete? Absolutely not. In this present age, we are the navigators. Our students are sailing through an ocean of unfiltered, unverified information. The students, they know how to scroll, but they struggle to analyze. They know how to click, but they falter when asked to empathize. This is where the spirit of education across time becomes vital. We must guide them through the digital storm while anchoring them firmly to their identity. We must teach them to speak to the world in fluent English, yet never forget the proverbs, the poetry, and the oral traditions of their homeland. We, the educators, are the bridge. On one side lies our mother tongue, the language that defines our unity, that allows a student from Sabah to connect with a student from Kedah as true siblings. On the other side lies English, the global tongue, that allows our Malaysian innovators to collaborate with scientists in London and Tokyo. The present demands that we become bilingual architects. We must ignite a genuine love for both languages, not through force, but through empowerment. We must tell our students, take pride in your mother tongue. master the English language, pride and proficiency. That is our formula for this era. Let us now leap forward. Let us be honest with ourselves. Artificial intelligence is here to stay. Chatbot can now write persuasive essays. Translation applications can convert our national language to English in a split second. In the coming years, grading, scheduling, and even basics instruction will be automated. And yet, here lies the greatest paradox of education across time. In a world governed by algorithms, the value of human connection will become priceless. In the future, our students will not need us to feed them data. They will need us to teach them ethics. They will need us to instill compassion. They will need us to demonstrate genuine patriotism. Can a machine look into a struggling student's eyes and whisper, "I believe in you"? Can a robot wipe a tear and offer a comforting hug? Can artificial intelligence teach sacrifice, loyalty, and the meaning of belonging? No, that sacred duty belongs exclusively to the human educator. Therefore, education across time does not mean abandoning our core values. It means adapting our methods while preserving our mission. Our mission for 2014 and beyond remains unchanging: to produce holistically balanced individuals, citizens who can write complex codes and still appreciate classic literature, and who can debate fluently in international forums and still remain deeply rooted in their homeland. We are not preparing students for report cards. We are preparing them for time itself. Honorable judges, my fellow guardians of the future, to navigate across time through our past, our present, and our future, we need more than a syllabus. We need a renewed spirit. Think of that teacher from 1916. They had no Wi-Fi, no digital projectors, no smartboards, but they possessed something far greater: unshakable dedication. Today, we own every technological advantage, but let us never trade dedication for convenience. Let us be the generation of educators who set our students' hearts on a fire for bilingual excellence. Let us walk alongside them as they stumble, as they struggle, and finally soar. Let us be the true friends of language and true architects of unity. As I stand here today, under the banner of this competition, I make this solemn pledge. I will not be a teacher who merely repeats the past. I will not be a teacher who fears the future. I will be a teacher who stands firmly in between, bridging the timeless wisdom of our ancestors with the limitless possibilities of tomorrow. Education across time is not just about title. It is a promise that in every classroom, every lesson, and every interaction, we will build that bridge. A bridge of what? A bridge of knowledge, a bridge of character, and a bridge of unwavering love for our nation. That's all. Thank you.